Hey guys, I'm Sam, and this is my new boat that I bought. I guess it's a yacht, called a yacht. My definition of a yacht is a lot bigger than this and a lot more M's behind it. But yeah, I bought this boat for $500. It goes by the name Spoiled Yacht'n. I bought it like that. I'm gonna keep the name because I think it's fitting for a 20-year-old to own a boat called Spoiled Yacht'n. And yeah, purchased it for $500. All this for $500. Take you guys a little walk around. It's the back deck area. I bought that grill. That grill did not come with the boat. And then I added that dock box and cooler as well for some extra storage. But yeah, moving up forward, drive from up there, that's the Helm. And moving more forward, you got the front deck, a little bit of seating area, my anchor and windlass, and my fenders up there. But yeah, I bought the boat. You guys probably wondering how I found a boat like this for $500. I got sent a link on Facebook by my friend's mom, and it's actually a family friend of ours that posted the boat on Facebook, not even Marketplace. They just posted a couple pictures of it and said $500, come and get it. And so I got sent the link, and I called them and I said, are you guys missing a zero or something? And they said, no, we're selling it for $500. And I was like, what's wrong with it? And they're like, pretty much nothing. I mean, it has its flaws. It's not a perfect boat. But I was like, do the engines start? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll be there tomorrow. And came with $500, fired the engines up, she ran, and I bought the boat. But the reason they were selling it for $500 is they're just done with it, sick of paying slip fees and stuff like that, which I soon learned how expensive that can be. I bought the slip it's currently in right now. And yeah, maintaining the boat and keeping the boat is the expensive part. Buying the boat is the cheap part. But yeah, I'll take you guys on a quick little walk around. I'll start at the back of the boat. So starting at the swim platform, I got a little ladder to get in and out of the water in the back. I'm not the biggest fan of it because that top step is at the water line and it only goes 2 steps down, so it's kind of tricky to get on that, and you got to put a lot of leverage on it to get on, and it bends these metal poles right here, as you can see. I've already had to repair it this summer from people getting on and off the boat. And then it did come with this little step, which is actually really handy because it has quite the dip to get on the boat, so that makes it nice and easy to get on and off the boat. And this is your little door to get you to the back deck. On the back deck, I added this dock box. My dad had an old one laying around, so I put it back here to hold life jackets and stuff, just to clean up the back deck so it doesn't look all messy. And then I got this cooler for free. So yeah, I use those two. And the grill, my lovely grill. I love this thing. This thing works great. Just hook a bottle of propane to it and grill whatever you want while you're out on the sandbar. And then moving up top, I love the layout of this boat. It has a nice open spacious layout at the top for room to fit a lot of people. This back seating area is great. Nice and comfortable to sit back there while we're cruising down the river. And you go up front, walk on the side. What's nice, I can drive from up here and get lines ready and not have to go up or down any stairs unless I need to go to the back, but usually someone else has that handled for me. But yeah, up here I got my front hatch to go to my front bedroom. Got my fenders, of course. And I got my windlass and my anchor. This windlass has a few issues. It likes to slip when I'm out at anchored, so I need to dig into that a little bit. And this is how I fill up this is how I drain my waste tank, and that's how I fill up my water over there. Those need some to be replaced because, as you can see, they're a little dinged up, and this one doesn't like to screw on. It's stripped. But yeah, the anchor holds pretty well other than the windlass, but that's why I have this D-clip on there to help attach it to that cleat to take the pressure off the windlass, and just on the chain in this cleat but I really need to get a bridle or something like that for next summer. But yeah, here's the seating up here, and then over to the helm where all the magic happens. Got all my gauges. I got this old mechanism that I'm not really sure what it does. It doesn't work, so I'm not too concerned about that. I need to get rid of that. Got my compass to know whatever direction I'm going. I got my non-working depth finder. It thinks we're in a couple 100 feet at all times, which is not true. We boat on the Mississippi River and we're probably in 10 or 15 feet most of the time. But yeah, so I definitely need to upgrade that before I get myself in a tricky situation. And then this chair's a little beat up, but luckily my dad's friend is moving and he had an old captain's chair laying around that I got for free. So I'm gonna be installing that on here. And yeah, I got nav lights, battery, horn. I got my bilge pumps, my blower. I can see what's in my fuel tanks by switching that back and forth. I got all the gauges I need. Most of the gauges work. My temperature gauges are off, but that's something to dive into. I got my marine radio in here. And then there's storage under all these seats, which makes it really nice. I haven't cleaned out under there too much, but I plan on utilizing that storage. And then I got storage under here. Got some little tables to set up for people to set stuff on. But yeah, got this little back area. I think it'd be kind of cool to use this to put a kayak or something, or a little dinghy. But I got my flagpole holder right there, and then I got this little arch. I got my broken nav light that I need to fix, my anchor light. And then I have this, but it doesn't, I'm assuming it goes to this old mechanism, so I'm probably gonna do away with that. Maybe get some new radar or just use my iPad. We'll see what the future brings. But yeah, another thing I want to do to the top is add a bimini up here eventually. It originally had a isinglass enclosure, I believe, because all the buttons are here for it. So I'm assuming that there was originally one, but unfortunately I do not have that cover anymore. That'd be really nice, but they're quite expensive to have custom made. But yeah, I'll take you guys down below. I pretty much bought the boat as is, and I haven't done much to it other than tune up the engines and clean up all around the boat. I cleaned up the interior a little bit, but it's pretty much how I bought the boat. So yeah, going inside, there's these nice sliding glass doors, which is the main entry to the boat. And then going down, you got sliding screen doors, so you can leave these doors open in nice weather. And then you got some curtains and stuff like that to block out the sun. But the curtains I do need to replace at some point because they are coming off they are ripping and tearing and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the inside. This is the L-shaped couch on the port side of the boat. And then over here I got my little dinette. But yeah, this dinette turns into a bed. This you pull these two little poles out, and then that comes down, and then you move the cushions around, and that makes a bed. And then this couch as well has a board that slides out. You stick a pole right there and move the cushions around to fit 2 more people back here as well. So right back here you can sleep 4 comfortably right here between these 2 couches. This window has a blind, but I have it up and it doesn't like to come back down, and the curtains are messed up as well. So that's something I need to be looking at doing in this winter, is replacing these blinds and curtains with something a little bit more better. But yeah, it has carpet throughout the boat, which I am not a fan of. I've already had a professional carpet cleaning company come out and clean them, and you can tell they're already right back to dirty again. We boat on the Mississippi River, so there's a lot of sand and mud that gets tracked in the boat when people are getting on and off the boat. So I'm looking at a few different options, maybe a laminate flooring or a LVP, but I'm mainly leaning towards a foam like teak board that makes it look like teak, but because it's a lighter material that looks nautical too, so I'm leaning towards that option. But yeah, moving forward, I got my TV right there. I want to upgrade that eventually to a smart TV and something maybe a slightly bigger. But yeah, I also want to touch on these cushions. I want to replace them with maybe something cloth, or get rid of the cloth and do something more leather to withstand water a little bit better, because they do get little water stains on them and stuff like that. I don't know if this is the original interior to the boat or if it's been upgraded at some point, but I do want to do something, reupholster them into something. And kind of wondering if I should do something about this couch to make it a little bit more comfortable. Unfortunately, I was looking into it, and I do have a fuel tank under this couch, so I can't take it out and put a nice new comfortable L-shaped couch, unfortunately, but that would have been nice. I still might be able to do some things to this to make it more comfortable. I don't know, I'll have to plan that out. But yeah, moving up forward, I got my little bar area right here that also doubles as my tool work area. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I got storage up there. I got my AC unit down here, which unfortunately doesn't work, so I need to work on that too. This boat, got it for $500. I can't complain about the stuff that doesn't work. I can always fix that, and that's why I'm gonna make this channel, show all the upgrades and me fixing things. Moving into the galley, aka kitchen. It's a little U-shaped kitchen, which I really like. Feels nice and warm and cozy. You can see the whole back area and talk to people while you cook. I got a stove top under here. I got this ancient microwave. Look at this thing. Control it with this little dial up and down, how you want to heat it, defrost it, however you want to do it. And then you turn this knob to set the time, which is actually pretty cool. And then you click that button to start it. But yeah, it works. So it's not on my top priority to replace, but maybe eventually. I got this fridge. This fridge is pretty nice. It's not the biggest fridge in the world, but it works. It has a freezer up top, which is nice to keep meat in. I got storage up here, storage there. Like, this is more of like a spice cabinet. It doesn't go that deep, but cabinets all under. I got cabinets above as well. I got my nice little sink right here, little dishwashing station. But yeah, that's the kitchen. I might put like a sticker tile on top of this to modernize it a little bit more. I haven't decided yet. I kind of like the wood, but might do something to, when I switch up the flooring, might do something there as well. And then I also want to put a backsplash on here eventually. I think that'd be pretty neat. Kind of just make it look better. And then these cabinets, they're white, or I guess, yeah, they were white, but you can kind of see like brown coming through. See if you can see a little bit better, but yeah, they're having a little bit of brown stain come through. I'm not a big fan of that look because it kind of looks like cigarette smoke or something someone smoked in here, but it doesn't smell like smoke in here, so I don't think it's necessarily tobacco. I'm not really sure what's causing it. I don't know if it's the wood under this. I don't know if it's like a sticker on top of all this cabinetry, so I might redo that with something to upgrade the kitchen a little bit, make it look a little bit better. So yeah, that's the kitchen. And then moving more forward, I got this. I thought this was a window under, but it's just a mirror. I got my bunkhouse to the right. It sleeps too comfortably in here. I love this little bunkhouse. It's really neat. I was not expecting the boat of this size to have a bunkhouse in it. And I have a little closet in there holding a cover to the top. But yeah, nice little cozy little bunkhouse. Got a little window in there as well. I got just storing life jackets in the meantime. But going across the hallway from the bunkhouse is my nice little bathroom. Same wood flooring as in the kitchen. I got my nice seashell toilet top, which I actually kind of like, but the toilet's a little dirty. This toilet freaking clogged on me this year, and that was not fun replacing. Or I didn't have to replace anything, but I had to clean out the little pump for it, and that was not fun. But now I know how to do it. And so I got that. Got a nice little sink right there. Nice little shelving. I might do a little backsplash in here too that matches the kitchen. Haven't decided on that, but just to upgrade the appearance a little bit. The light has doesn't have a shell on it, so I need to find something for that. But that's how you turn on most of the lights. They just got little knobs up top throughout the boat. And this is a shower. It's actually a pretty spacious shower. I'm 6 foot, and I fit in this pretty well, I'd say. I mean, I got this dingling light, but if that was fixed, I'd have plenty of headspace. So I'm really stoked about that. That light needs to be replaced. I don't know why it's dingling. And then the shower drain. It doesn't like to do drain things. I think the pump doesn't work in it, so I need to look into that too. But yeah, I like this little shower. It fits me as a 6 foot person. But yeah, moving more forward. We got the captain's quarters. This is the front bedroom. This bedroom is very spacious. Enough for one guy. But yeah, I replaced the bedding on it and upgraded it with something a little bit more newer to my liking. And got a closet in here. This closet is good for shirts and stuff like that. Don't have any shirts in there yet, but I need to clean that out. Got some more storage right there. Got a little bench area where I'm gonna probably put a TV eventually, because I love me TV. Got a nice little spot over here. I think there's a sink built into this. Yeah, there's a sink built into that. I probably won't ever use that sink, but it's there. I got this cool little lamp, so I put that in there because I thought it was kind of nautical. But I got more storage under there, and then my front AC is under the bed, and that doesn't work, of course. So I need someone to come out and fix my ACs, so because I don't know how to work on ACs. But yeah, throughout the boat, it has its problems. I was filling up the water tanks the other day, and it wouldn't fill up all the way, and I thought that was kind of weird. So I came down here, and the top of one of the water tanks are leaking. I got 3 water tanks, I believe, and they're all right here. I got a little hot water heater in here that I have not used yet because the shower doesn't work, so I haven't really had a purpose of seeing if that works, but it's a little rusty. I'll show you guys in here. But yeah, it has hatches throughout the boat to access everything. That's one of my water tanks, and then it's my hot water heater. If it doesn't work and if it's shot craps, I can easily replace it. It's very accessible, which is nice. But yeah, it's pretty much it on the inside. It's pretty cozy in here. I enjoy it. It's a nice little, could be compared to a nice little apartment. Has all the amenities you could ever need, except a washer and dryer. But the marina I'm at has a washer and dryer up at the clubhouse, so don't really need to worry about that. But yeah, I'll go back out and I'll start those engines up for you so you can see how those are. I'm back up top at the helm area, and I'm gonna fire up the engines for you. So you gotta let the blower run for a little bit. But I've had the back hatch open, so I got all the fumes out. The purpose of this blower is to suck up any fumes that are sitting down there, so possible fire does not start. So, but yeah, we'll do starboard engine, or no, the port engine. Fired right up. Now we'll do the starboard engine. Come on, baby. Oh. There she goes. This thing is a beast. $500 boat. These engines are in pretty good shape. They have their issues, which I'll talk about after I shut off the engines, but I'll let you guys hear them running first. Shut off these engines now, but I'll talk about a few things that I've done to them. I have not done much, honestly. Turn that blower off. I haven't had to do much to these engines. I bought the boat. It was sitting for about 6 or 7 years before I bought it. So I did want to do a tune-up. I did replace the oil in both the engines and replaced all the spark plugs. But other than that, that's really all I did. I replaced the fuel filters, and I also put some heat in the fuel because it was 6 or 7 years of sitting fuel. And it ran. I ran it all summer. I've had it all summer. And I've kind of just been using it with friends and stuff like that, because what else were you going to do when you're 20 and acquired a yacht? So yeah, now I'm gonna plan on fixing her up. This port engine right here, it has the transmission on it knocking a little bit. You could maybe kind of hear it in the video a little bit, but it was like, and it's like not a consistent knock. It's kind of a weird knock. So I'm thinking that's the transmission. And then the starboard engine over here, it has a little bit of blow by. So we're gonna dig into that. My buddy Graham is really good with engines, is very knowledgeable. So I'll be using his help a lot to get these engines in tip-top shape. And also this port engine, it doesn't like to, it'll rev up past 2,000 RPMs, but after that, it will, under a load, it won't go past 2,000 RPMs. So I'm thinking the transmission is acting up. So I need to look into that for sure. But yeah, what's nice about this back deck, I have a hatch to get on that, the other side of the starboard engine, and this hatch also comes up to get on the other side of the port engine. And then I also have a generator under there that doesn't work, so I need to look into that. It's an old Onan generator, which Cummins bought, so they should still have parts for it, fortunately. But yeah. I also acquired a inverter, so I can hook up batteries to the inverter and then run this boat not only by generator but by batteries when I'm away from shore power. It has two 30-amp plugs that hook up to shore right now when I'm at the dock, but when I'm away from the dock, it'd be nice to have AC and a fridge and all the bougie things like that when we're underway. So I might be doing that, as well as fixing the generator this winter to hopefully have that all running next year to possibly live on the boat. You never know. I might live on the boat. It's pretty cozy in there, so I've been thinking about it. We'll see how far we come with remodeling the inside and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the plan right now, is to just get her in nice, comfortable shape and get these engines running. And we'll see what the future holds. So that concludes the boat tour for this video. This is my first ever YouTube video, and hopefully more to come. My plan with this YouTube channel is to post videos of me doing renovations and upgrades to the boat throughout the winter and next summer, and hopefully taking it on trips with some friends of mine and recording all that. But yeah, I might move on the boat if I get it nice and functional with everything working. That'd be kind of cool to possibly move on the boat next summer for extended periods of time. I don't really have an exact plan in mind, but if this YouTube channel gets some views, or if it'd just be cool to look back on in the future. So whatever, I'm happy with. So I'm also going to add some videos of how I use the boat this summer and show off what we did all summer with this boat. But yeah, so I'm going to roll those clips now.
It's getting kind of dangerous.
Type shit. Oh, he just face planted. He just face.
Sammy!
Hope you guys enjoyed my little boat tour video, my $500 yacht. But yeah, stay tuned for next video where I'll start doing upgrades to the boat, and maybe I'll take it out in the next video, show you guys how she runs before winter hits us here in Missouri. But yeah, stay tuned. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.